Okay. And it's been a minute since I logged into Genshin. Back. We are back. With 5.6. Okay, so I know last time I did explore the volcano for 5.5 my own time. I didn't stream it. I also... Ooh. Going back to Modstat. Right time on. Heal up everybody. Okay, things I need to do first. I forgot to activate YouTube chat on this or on the OBS, so I gotta do that. Getting to do that. Pretty hard to remember. Because it's not... I have to reset it every time. I'm not sure if there's a quick way to do it. I'm just doing it like the manual way, which is making it hard for myself, but whatever. Okay. Chat is up. And... right. We're good to go. Yeah. 5.6 is here. First thing I'm going to check out is... did the map expand? Modstat? No! No new regions to explore. That's sad. I thought they would expand Modstat beyond what it already is, but, oh well. Veressa, who was working on, she's currently 6, I think? 766. That's still decent. Not heavy hitting yet. Almost there. As soon as I max out her basic attack, I think she'd be good, but... right, I haven't been doing weekly bosses. God, she's already... I have no primos! Oh, wow, that hurts. Because I missed April's, I missed April's theater run. I skipped it because I forgot. So I should have had like at least 1,000 plus primos now. If I did the Abyss and the theater back in April. Let's try not to forget about Maze. You know, I'll focus on that. After I do, like, since there's no new exploration zone, I could just do whatever the new content is, and then jump straight to the Abyss and the theater, so it won't mess up this month's. It's a crit damage spear. Flipping characters off field, the attack is increased. Okay, off field buffing spear. Polearm. After initiating heal, the equipping character will attain the Sweet Echoes effect, increasing their attack. Whoa, whoa. Escoffier is a healer, I'm guessing. Because Escoffier heals, you switch to main DPS, boom, bam. 44 attack increase. Huh. So she's a healer. She's a cryo healer. Of course, a cook. Paired up with Navia. Interesting. Bennett and Lisa. I don't think I'm gonna get a Welcomes. If I get a Welcomes Moons, yes, it's gonna get me to save up. 27 and 300 generous crystals. That's... If I'm going back to Genshin, saving up would make sense. You know what? Nope, sorry. It's BRB. Actually, I could do the full cam. No, I'll just do it here. Out. Okay, instant welcomes. So now I at least have to log in every day, right? I'm gonna get 27 Primo gems. I'll save up for. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna pull on this banner. I don't need a healer. I don't need Aoife as well. So I don't really need to playtest anyone. I'm still trying to build Varessa, so it's actually good that I'm not pulling a new character again. I want to finish Varessa and also Isan. Isan's buffing potential still kind of low. Because I need boss materials now, and I need to send her one more time. Yeah, okay, what do I spend my resin on? Ugh. I don't need Mora. Definitely not getting the battle pass. I have never needed a battle pass for like the good longest time. I could ignore that. PCG card sets. Yada yada. Oriole. Something happened. I have an exclamation mark. Why is it? Why? What's up with this? Nothing new? I can't give it the marker. That's gonna annoy me. Okay, and this got reset, even though I barely use this. It's fine. What else? Test runs in the back. Oh, yeah, her story. Okay, I'll focus on that. There is the Archon quest, new boss, theater reset, cryo, hydro. Ooh, Geo. This is my worst matchup. This is my worst matchup. I don't have enough Geo characters. A little bit of cryo, a little bit of hydro. Shoot. Okay, that's gonna suck. And this is pretty much 100%. I got all the primas for this, right? I did. Ooh, test runs, test runs, test runs. You know how she works. Turn that up. Easy. We all know how to play Auroron as a buffer. Who are they going to give us as the main DPS, or is it Auroron as well? Right, we have to go through the whole BS Netland thing. Okay, fine. Here we go. Up we go. Oh, I missed it. Oh, whoa. Whoa, the lag. What? Genshin. Never had that problem before. Why? Get the super jump. I missed some particles, because I always miss particles. Still have the super jump. And we gave a Xingqiu, Fischl, and Sucrose, meaning... Oh, okay, they can shoot me out of the air. Oh no!
姿を見せて6308式ユニット
Is there a healer on this team? No, there isn't. There is no healer on this team. What the heck? This guy's not dead yet. Okay, to deal with this guy is like this. This. And then we're on our way. There we go. Collect. Now, Aoife. I remember seeing Aoife as a budget Chaska. Same kind of mechanics. The only difference is Chaska is charge attacks, Aoife is normal attacks. So you're gonna tell us to fly with his buddy. Oops. Find it cute though. He's holding on to the smallest possible bird. R2. There we go. Oh, I messed up. Dang it. I did the same thing with Chaska. I spammed the elemental skill and it cancels it. Press it once. And shoot. He's a healer too. I could find some interest in him. Not too much. Because again, DPS, animal healer, Chaska does the same thing. He just has self-sustaining. Low damage, but self-sustaining for the team because each shot heals the team. So he's the DPS and the healer. You want 3 sub-DPSs that go with normal attack. Like they showed us here, Official with the bird, Oz on the field. A Singcho or a Yelan, the normal attack, or both. And maybe like a Shredder, or like a third option, I don't know. Like there's other characters like maybe a Toma who also does normal attack buffing. Interesting though. And we all know how to play Navia, Shotgun Navia. Nothing new here. I'm not sure if people are gonna pull for her. So you set up the guns. And then you pick up the crystals, at least 6 crystals. And you take a shot. Rinse and repeat. Yeah, see? Instant she does a good swap play. Especially if you have the golden troop set where elemental skills increase by 25%, and then if she's off field, it increases 25%, another 25%, I believe, 5 seconds. Okay, so you switch her in just before you do her shotgun blast, massive damage, golden troop. Well, that's how I built her. She could be also main, like on-field DPS, because after you do a shotgun blast, she infuses for Geo, so you could actually kind of do on-field more than 5 seconds normal attack spamming with Geo infusion, but I like the shotgun method better. Now, it's Escoffier's turn. The new healer. How do you play? The cooking mech created by... Oh yeah, she's Fontaine. Mech stuff. Created by Escoffier tapped skill. Oh, follow the current active character. Shots fired, and fires shots towards nearby enemies. So she puts a construct on the field, and it shoots like Oz, like Furina's stuff. Okay, elemental bursts will heal HP, deal cryo damage. Additionally, you can also decrease. Oh, she is Xylolen for Hydro and Cryo. She is they're taking that a little too far. They're making 5-star supporters also shredders, which kind of hurts Animo with viridescent shredding. Oh. She specifically only shreds for Hydro and Cryo. Xylolen could shred any element, so she's still a step down from Xylolen, but again, Cryo, Hydro, Freeze teams, yeah, you definitely want her. Interesting. So Fremine is going to be the main DPS because Xingqiu, the thing, Mika with the support, Fremine with melee attacks, Cryo infused. Okay, set it up. Oh, it follows. It's not a construct on the field. It Yeah, it said it followed active character. Right. They get free healing whenever. Ooh, fancy. Interesting. So, the thing follows the character. She doesn't put it on the field to get instant healing. Continue with the trials. I want to read the stats. How it works. Okay, so she has her signature weapon, which gives the attack buff. The 42 attack increase, or the 44 increase in attack to active characters, which was Fremine at that moment. Golden Troop increases skill damage, so it does have some damage application, but also healing. Right? Or this is just pure damage. Activate. Deal cryo damage to my opponents. Storage mode. Follow the current character, it fires intervals. Okay, no, the elemental skill is just damage. Hold. Wait, hold. Off the cuff cooking. What? The hell's that? Okay, what happened? I filled up the bar. What? What is that? What does that do? I am confused. Gimmick? Okay, let's read that. Off the cooking, off the cuff cookery mode. I think it's their passive. Yeah. When using the hold form, will activate her all spectrum of the cooking mode. Yada yada yada. The cooking mech can absorb elemental attacks. The absorb convert the ingredients placed into it into wonderful food. Needs time to purchase new ingredients, so you can only use a certain number of dishes each week. What? The number of dishes... Okay, so she has a weekly reset mechanic? Okay. Well, she is a cook, but... I can't access it at the moment because it's a trial. I wonder how... I'm gonna look up how that works. Okay, so she has a cooking mechanic. And this is like a straight heal. Very simple other than the food cooking mechanic. After using elemental burst, scoring cuts, which is her burst, will obtain the We have diet effect for 9 seconds. Restores nearby HP characters every second based on her attack. She's attack scaling the healer. Okay. Oh, damn. Damn, she's quick with the knife. Attack scaling healer. Simple. If there are 1, 2, or 3 cryo characters in the field, she will decrease the opponent's resistances when her elemental skill hits something. Okay, so again, mono cryo, 55% is chunky. That's no. Ooh, that increase from 5, 10, 15 to 55. They really want you to do mono or like dual elemental. They want a freeze comp. But if you place Viridescent into the mix, Viridescent fills in that extra 40, meaning you can do 3 characters, Hydro Cryo, to 3 to get that 15%, slap on a Viridescent. Technically. And it still hits that 55 range. I'm not sure what the Xylolen. I'm gonna look this up. How much does Xylolen shred for? Because maybe if you put Xylolen herself, you get more than 55% shredding. Elemental skill. What's the shredding? That's her elemental skill. View or something. Yada yada yada. Gameplay notes. Advanced properties. Nope. Where's her shredding mechanic? Xylolen shreds for elements. Okay, no. Okay, so a crowned... no, even a crowned Xylolen is only 36 shredding. So it doesn't... If you have a Xylolen constellation for her elemental skill, like, so let's say Xylolen's elemental skill is level 13. That's actually 45 shredding, plus the 15. A constellation Xylolen could be better than either a 4th Hydro Cryo member, or even better than Viridescent Animo Shred. To anybody with a good Xylolen could fill in, but then you don't need the double healers anyways, because that's her job. So you don't need Xylolen on that team. So I think it is better to get like an Anno DPS. Let's say if you have a Wanderer. If you're a Wanderer main, you could use Wanderer as a main DPS in this team up. If you have Chaska is a good mix here too, I think. The shredding and double, you do like a freeze comp Chaska. Interesting. I'm seeing theoretical teams already in my head. Another Animo character is the main DPS. I could do a Kazuha, but my Kazuha is kind of like iffy. Sucrose is not... Oh, Xiao. Yeah, Xiao could definitely work with her because the healing follows, right? It heals too, or is it just damage? No, I think it's just her burst is the healing, right? Yeah, I think just her burst is the healing. Let me look at this again. So do that. Am I getting healed? Okay, so it's just her burst that heals. Never mind. Maybe you could... Hey, yo, doggo! Welcome to the stream. I'm doing good. I'm just doing some playtesting and, like, figurative building. I think the healing was coming from Nika. That's why. So, Escoffier is a buffer at best with her signature weapon. She has healing with her burst. I thought it would have been nice if this thing was also healing at the same time, but it wasn't. Okay, so it's just cryo damage on field. So she's like official with cryo damage. Okay, now I'm not thinking she's worth it because the cryo damage doesn't really matter. It's just for applying. I'm kind of iffy on the update because there's no expansion to Mondstadt's exploration zone. I was hoping that Mondstadt got a new zone. Didn't, so there's not much explanation. 2, again, I'm on Escoffier right now. I'm trying to figure out her place, right? She scales off of attack with her healing, if you have your signature weapon. If you want to do her as DPS, Golden Troops makes sense, because that increases her bullets on this thing. So she's all over the place. She's attacking, but she's also healing with her burst. And then if you have like a dual cryo, a dual team, like a freeze team, she gets shredding. How would I use her? How would I use her? I think her perfect team with her signature weapon. The signature weapon gives the attack buff. That's the thing. So, in my head, at the volcano. Yes, that was last patch. That was 5.5. I think I already completed 5.5. This place. Oh, you mean this? No, I haven't done that yet. Yeah, you're supposed to go here. The new boss. I haven't. Okay. There's some small exploration. Very small, very minute. I'll check that out later. I'm still stuck on Escoffier. So, with my current party, let me just leave this zone. Or actually, no, I haven't gone through her constellations yet. But I feel with her attack buffing weapon, that 43 attack increase, or 44, she's gonna be good with Eula. There it is, Eula. So here's my thing. Eula's the main DPS. She's cryo. So you stick with the freeze comp, the only cryo and hydro. You get the shredding from Escoffier. Eula does more cryo damage, even though she's more physical, but that still helps, right? Eula, Escoffier. I need healing. No, she's the healer. Oh, Escoffier with not the Golden Troop set, with Noblesse, because you need to heal Eula to trigger this bonus. So Escoffier with Noblesse, pop your burst. You get the bonuses from Gold or Noblesse. You get the bonuses from this. Eula's attack should increase by a tremendous amount. It shreds, yada yada yada. You would put Xylolen. No, not Xylolen. You would put Yelan or Xingqiu for their normal attack spamming with the Eula combo. And who would be the final character? Yeah, okay, I feel her place is very niche. And she heals DPS and also buffs, so... But let's check out the animations. I haven't done that. So with her pitchfork, her giant fork actually, it's a giant fork. It even has it even bends like a fork. I thought it was a trident at first, but it's quite... She attacks with her mechanical arm. It's not an actual tail. It looks like a mech thing from Fontaine, so it's like a extra limb for when she's cooking. So the first attack with the tail, kind of cute. All her attacks are going to be with her tail. Okay, 1, 2, 3. She's a 3 attacker. Oh, I have an ad in a minute. Yep, I kind of got spoiled starting up Genshin because I tuned into Twitch to see the numbers. There are currently a good amount of Genshin streamers right now, like the view count. But yeah, 5.4, I know who it is. It's Skirt. I haven't seen the animations though. I haven't seen the animations, but again, it's Skirk. It's Tartaglia's master. We've already seen her briefly in Fontaine, and again, she looks amazing. So I'm not surprised people are saving for 5 points. Easy skip. Myself as well. I don't need another healer. Don't spoil it. I'm gonna be surprised. I want to go in blind. I went in blind with this. I'm gonna go in blind from now on. But I'll see you in like 5 seconds. There's gonna be an ad coming up. I can't skip the ad. Like 30 seconds ad, just stay. Where'd my controller go? Okay, there we go. Okay, she's giving like Chef Ramsay kind of like vibes. Very. she has a little thing. Oh. Is the ad done yet? The ad should be done. Tell me if you're back. If so. So. Yeah, Doggo, you're fine. You didn't spoil anything, but I'm just putting a heads up. If you describe it, or you want me to send me a video or something like that, I'm holding off on the animations. I'm just excited for the character itself because of the notifications. You didn't get an ad? Oh, you probably have like a thing plus. On OBS, I have an ad thing telling me that there's like a 30-second ad coming up. Some people get it, some people don't. I just like to be general. If you didn't get an ad, all good. Continue on. I know, it's random. I don't know. It says it has an ad, so I prepared for it. But the next ad is in an hour, so we're good for an hour. Okay, look at her little, like, her hair. The one that's sticking out. She brushes it. She doesn't even fix it. That's adorable. And her vision's on her hat as a hairpiece. That's a smart move. That is a smart, very small, like cents. We're talking about cents. It doesn't add to anything. I don't have that many ads. I'm a really small time streamer. So I try to minimize as much ads as possible because nobody loves ads, even though it's like some, like big streamers use ads and advertisements to get paid, even like small amounts, like dollars. For people like me, it's cents. Pennies and cents, so it doesn't really matter. I try to hold off as many as possible. I don't like that. I want to focus on the game here. I also use it for, like, VODs as well, so... It's fine. It's fine. It's all about building the brand, right? You want to watch me and all that stuff. I also have YouTube. You could watch this on YouTube as well, with less ads, I believe. You have, like, YouTube, or, like, ad block. I shouldn't be advertising ad blocker, but I use it, so whatever. It's fine. Honestly, it's fine. At this point, it's more like a hobby, but I love to do this. I like to stream. I like to play games, mingle. Yeah, let's move on. Actually, no, wrong place. Other trials. So, Escoffier, skip, but I know she's okay. She has a weird gimmick, the mech thing, where she makes food. She makes food, but it has a weekly reset. That's very interesting to me. I gotta look it up because since I don't have her, I don't know what kind of food she makes, so I'm gonna have to like look up videos or like her page to see what kind of food she's making. Oh. No, here's the problem. So, here's how that works. Yes, you get 30 seconds a day, but you need actual viewers. If no one's viewing it, you don't get paid. Right? So, let's say a big-time streamer did that. Yes, they would have a lot of views. Oh, but bots are expensive. It is a money glitch, but then it's kind of like... At that point, what's the point? Okay, so do I do the interlude chapter? Or do I do the story quest in Fontaine? Fontaine, Windbloom. Fontaine, Windbloom. I'm gonna do Fontaine. I like a little story quest better than before the main quest. How about that? But since I'm already here at the volcano, how am I supposed to get here? My only thought is there's that dragon train here. How would I get to the volcano? Yeah, you could walk it, but you most likely need to do this. The dragon dude. Yeah, you call the train. He did briefly go there really closely, and then I could actually run with Varessa, Iansan, and Morvika. I think I can make it. I think I can make it there with these three. Oh, speaking of bots. Yo, Doggo, we summoned the bots. Look at that. You talk about bots, you get the bots. Funny. Also, I think you could jump from like a really high point. I think you could jump from that mountain all the way over if you have the stamina and the gliding potential. Okay, got the train. Good to go. Question is, are you gonna take me there, or am I gonna have to walk there? Let's see. I remember it briefly went close enough, and then I'll go there myself. Could be a teleport situation. Look at the map. No. Okay. Yeah, I could do Farina walking. You could do. What's her name? Mualani. Mualani's probably like the best bet to go there. Varessa? Okay, so funny enough, I don't have her signature artifact thing, the plunging artifacts. I find that I like this one because the 100% crit rate I could hit with it. So she has 65, 200 crit rate. With this extra 40, 100%, 100% plunging is actually stupidly high. Here's the multiplier. I could, again, I don't have time to farm a perfect set of, where is it? This one? 25 plus like stacking and all that stuff. Yes, this probably would hit harder if I also got the right stats, but the fact that I can hit 100% with plunging, I think I'm okay with it. I just need to level up her talents, make the damage even exponentially higher. Yeah, I'll show you in combat, but I like this team comp. Okay, took me back. I swear it got me closer last time. Yeah, I'm like, I already have the perfect set with this one, and it worked. This codex set works with any Natlan character. It's not specific. It's so super simple. 50% more damage, crit rate. Simple, easy, works with any Natlan character. Like the new set only works on Varessa and Xiao. Right? Plunging set. But Codex is Natlan character specific. Meaning it works with anyone in Natlan, so. I find it okay. Oh, there's the thing. Okay, so I think... Is he gonna take me there, please? Okay, it's just slightly turning. When the dragon starts turning away, that's when I'll start running. Like right now. No, I didn't make it in time. Shoot. Shoot. Oh no, this is a problem. Okay, new plan. I got halfway. The rotation was not good enough. Frick. I have a solution. I have to get rid of Chevreuse because Chevreuse can't do any of this Natlan mechanics. So if I switch Chevreuse with Morlani, Like so. The air ride. Oh! Oh, wait, I messed up, I'm supposed to air glide for a couple of seconds. What? So let's go with Mualani first. Then I switch to Baressa. Switch to move. Oh! Muvika wasn't ready! Okay, wait, I could still reset this because Mualani. Then she could do it from the water from the get-go. Okay. And switch to Iansan. This game. I'm holding forward, yet it says I didn't hold forward. Kidding me? Thank you, Mualani. And then Marika. Air raid. Boost. Some little bit of extra water. Mualani. There we go. We made it. Little hiccups along the way, but we made it. We made it. Now, bring the character up. I'm gonna grab that teleport so I don't have to do that ever again. Who did I have? I had Chevrouse. Where's that gun girl? There you are. Yeah, I already know about this. Why'd they give me this again? Yeah, I already knew about that mechanic. Why are they giving me... Why did I get that notification again? That's so weird. Nice, okay, so there's nothing to explore on this island. Let me see. Treasure chests. No, it's just a boss. No oculize, no nothing. Let's see what this boss do, what the dog do. So how do I do this again? Tukosaurus Overseer Device, Water. The higher its flow momentum, the greater damage it will inflict. During this time, you might want to obstruct the flow using Cryo. It's said that after characters enter and maintain blessings for a short time when fighting visitors, will enter a special counter-strike mode and change its offensive strategy. Oh, I don't want to be in Natland Blessings or Night Soul Blessings, or also get stronger. Funny. Oh, okay, so, Doggo, do you have a Varessa? I'm just curious, do you have a Varessa? Because she's actually surprisingly very fun. Like, I pulled her like just for giggles back at when she first got released. I got her pretty low pity, tested her out, I'm like, her plunging gameplay is actually, it flows pretty nicely. She has 2 charges from the get-go, unlike Xiao, with her elemental skills, so you could plunge multiple times, and she has a combo. You do double plunge, or plunge hard attack, or plunge charge attack, charge, double plunge, plunge charge attack plunge, plunge burst plunge. I don't know, it's so fun. Yeah, she's a fun character. I liked her so much that I actually pulled for a constellation, which I got pretty low as well, so yay me. Yeah, let's get rid of these bounties. Actually, I don't think I even need to do bounties, right? Did I max out? I maxed out the all 6 of these, right? I did. I don't need to do the weekly bounties anymore, just the dailies. But I also don't need to do the dailies because I'm doing the main story. Let's go. Let's go to Fontaine. Let's go to Fontaine. Talk to Escoffier. I think she also owns this restaurant that we always go to.
あれってナビアじゃないか？久しぶりだな。声かけに行こうぜ。
Oh yeah, Navia's sitting by herself. Oh, this is a story quest that involves Navia and Escoffier. Mostly Escoffier's story quest, but Navia's gonna pop in and out. Like, she's like the secondary character. And they're also banner mates. They're both the current banners. That's fun. Cheer up Chevy while we're here. Reading the paper, I see. She's an incognito. Who's she hiding from?
モニカ、どこが悪かったか分かるまでホテルドゥボールに入れると思わないで。あんたが厨房にいること自体、ホテルの看板に泥を塗るようなものなんだから。
Oh, we're seeing a Gordon Ramsay moment with these cooks. Uh-oh.
わざとじゃないんです。なーに、言い訳？いえ、反省してます。
うわぁ、やけに高圧的だな。全然話も聞いてないし。
Oh, Paimon.
おい、喧嘩はよせ。ちょっと。
ん？あんたらは誰？ナビア？助っ人まで連れてきたの。
I blame Paimon. I didn't jump into the fray. It was all Paimon.
サバナ、いつも部下にそんな態度をとってるの？
ホテルドゥボールの厨房責任者は私。スピナディロースらに口出しされる筋合いないんだけど。
レストランの管理に関しては確かにあんたたち内部の問題だけど、でもストレスで寝たきりになった従業員のために文句を言うのはス
トレス？寝たきり？何度も言ってるけど、フィルマンが打たれ弱いだけでしょ。でもフィルマンは
He's just sick.
戻りな。でもさっきホテルドゥボールには戻れと言ってるのが聞こえない。まった。
Oh, this person's flip-floppity. Scolding her, then telling her to go back inside the kitchen. Wow. Wow. Use of
また
power.
あんたたちを巻き込んじゃったみたい。彼女はサバナ。ホテ
New
ル
head
就
chef.
任して以来、極端に厳しいルールを敷いて、ひどいケースでは従業員が過労で倒れちゃって。
すまない。私がうまくやれないばかりに。
Oof.
スピナディロースらにね、その人の家族から仲裁の依頼が届いたの。サバナはフィルマンの過労も病気も彼自身の問題で、自分とは何の関係もないって言い張ってて、他の料理人からも職場環境についての事情を聞こうと思ってるんだけど、だから張り込みっていう効率の悪い作戦で隙を狙ってるってだけ。そうだったのか。ごめん。気にしないで。あんなにひどい言い方してたんだもの。はあ、張り込みなんて私には向いてなかったのかもね。そうだね。手がかりを探すハードルがまた上がっちゃった。じゃあオイラも一緒に行くぞ。本当に気にしないで。でももし時間があるならぜひ来て。ご馳走してあげる。スピナディロースらがやってるレストランに超有名なシェフを雇ったの。その名もお話中のところすみません。先ほどはお見苦しいところをお見せしてしまって。こちら
Leon.
ささやかなお詫び。
Leone?
モニ
ミカの作ったキャンディーでございます。本当に
Do you
申し
pronounce
訳ご
the...
ざいません。
Okay, so I know Fontaine is like Europe slash French kind of style, like inspiration as well. So is it Lyon or Lyonnais? They're like that fancy E.
なんでモニカとお前が謝るんだよ。悪いのはサバナじゃないか。
そのシェフは最近少し気が立っておりまして。
おう、わかったぞ。
ありがとうございます。
I feel like Savannah's gonna be a good character. She's putting too much.
よく言ったものね。
Yeah, again, she was made the head chef, so her image of what a head chef should be is probably diluted or like misguided. Let's try to help her out. Maybe Savannah's not that bad.
あんなやつがなんでシェフになれたんだ？おいらには見当もつかないぞ。フィルマンの家族曰く、昔はこんな性格じゃなかったらしいけど。
Yeah, see, hasn't always been like this. I feel like it's just the job getting to her.
せっかくもらっおいらも同じ気持ちだぞ。このエスコフィエさん。
Ah, they gave us a hint. Find Escoffier. Find the like a head chef.
まさか。ノビアの知り合いか？ええ、これはますますサンドル川に戻らなくちゃ。
Okay. I don't remember Fontaine as fondly. Gotta get my bearings. Where are we supposed to go? We're going underground, I believe. Wait, I need to test something here. I just love the bounce. Okay, where's the big elevator? Wasn't it this place? Right. No, this goes up. How do I get to the basement again? I know I could teleport, but I'm trying to, like, relearn Fontaine while I'm here. Oop, doors open this way. Ah! Okay. Just a hard time turning. I believe there's a staircase that led downwards. Wait. Sumeru? Oh, Sumeru scholars looking at the mechs. Look at that. There's the kids. There's the coffee stand. I swear there's a staircase that led to the underground, but I could be going crazy. Okay, you know what? Teleport it is. Wait, what? No. Why'd I go here? What? Fontaine. Underground. Hmm. Wait, she used to be the head chef. Okay, why'd she get fired or why'd she leave?
ルボールケーキのレシピを復元してホテルを再び繁栄へと導いたのは彼女なのよ。
And then she left. Why?
ホテル・デュボール創設以来、天才モデストの次に有名なシェフと言っても過言じゃないんだから。
Oh, that's empty.
デュボールケーキって毎日数量限定で販売されてるあのケーキのことか？食品事故があったのよ。ホテル・デュボールの料理に違法の添加物が入っているって。
Oh, don't tell me it's
誰かが
Savannah.
通報したの。
If Savannah did some sketchy things to get her fired, just to get the head chef role, okay, I was giving Savannah the benefit of the doubt, which I usually do, but I don't like the sound of that. Or sideways. Kind of flat. Oh, whatever.
でもどういう事情で混入したのかは厨房の誰に聞いても判明しなかった。 結局シェフのエスコフィエが責任
メロピデ要塞。
そうね、検出量はそこまで多くなかったからだからエスコフィエも割とすぐにメロピデ要塞から出られたの。
そうだったのか。
エスコフィエはシェフの座こそ降りたけど未だにコックたちにはすごく尊敬されてるのよね。モニカからのメッセージはエスコフィエを連れてきてサバナを何とかしてほしいって意味じゃないかな。
Let's see what her attitude about all of this is when we find her.
なるほど。エスコフィエにサバナを追い払ってもらいたいんだな。今のシェフがきつすぎるってんなら元のシェフに戻せ。
キノ
コのクリームスープたったの3分半しか煮詰めてないの？
She's just as mean. Uh-oh.
そんな薄いものを出すぐらいなら水でも出した方がマシよ。その方がクリームとキノコを無駄にせずに済むでしょ。
クリームにもキノコにも申し訳ないです。
Yeah, they're really taking the Gordon Ramsay approach in this quest line just to make it funny. The references.
エスコフィエもなかなかあれな性格なんだよね。
I'm a loss at words. So there's no point of changing Savannah because it's exactly going to be the same.
加熱時間が足りないとクリームとキノコの旨味が十分に出ないでしょ。
But she also teaches them. That's the thing.
わかった。
The thing that I got from Savannah in that first couple of seconds of like knowing her in front of the hotel, she scolded but did not teach. Escoffier is scolding but also teaching, so there's the
わ
difference.
かりました。
それじゃ最初から作り直してきなさい。お客様を待たせているのよ。
はい。
Interesting.
お食事？ごめんなさいね。席がしばらく空きそうにない。
おいらたち
食事じゃないの？ならなおさら並んで待っていてちょうだい。
エスコフィエはスイッチが入ると話しかけづらくなっちゃうのよね。
She's a cook by heart, by any other name. Whew. How long is it gonna take for it to be off work? If anything, we should discuss the plan for
や
Savannah.
っとピークが過ぎたみたいだな。いつもこんなに混むのか？
エスコフィエがサーンドル川に来て以来、少なくともお客さんが3倍は増えたかな。ホテル・ドゥボールはもう私を必要としていないな。
じゃあ今日はお先に失礼します。
ねえあなた、この料理も持ち帰って処分しなさい。どうせお客様にお出しできないんだから、
That
捨
looks
てるの
good.
ももったいないわ。
ありがとうございますシェフ。
礼を言われる筋合いはないわ。無駄にしたくなかっただけ。あなたが毎日ここへ来なくて済むように、早くフィルマンには元気になってもらってちょうだい。
Oh, Furman works here now too. Nice.
フィルマン？どこ？
例の過労で倒れた料理人よ。イレールは彼の子供なの。イレールは家計を助けるために働き始めたの。だからエスコフィエは毎日
Be
わざ
kind
と
at heart.
多めに作って
Kind at heart, even though she has to be stern. Because again,
家族と食
cooking
べてもらうため
at
に
the highest level requires focus, precision, commitment.
ちょっとナビア、聞こえてるわよ。何度も言っているでしょ。あれはすべて不器用なイレールが生み出したお客様に提供できないゴミよ。
栄養バランスが良くてお肉に野菜
She's
も
also
入って
she's trying to play it off. That's
最高
adorable.
のゴミね。
I'm gonna lean back for this one. This seems like a chill quest. Actually, I feel like I'm leaning too far back. Posture's terrible. I also blame this chair. Now that I think about it, this chair makes me lean like this, but I need to face forward. So I'm doing like that hunchback feel. Sit up straight. Fix my back.
それでかの有名な旅人さんとお仲間のパイモンさん、私に何かご用かしら。ひひ、オイラたちを知ってるのか。それなら自己紹介はいらん。スピナディロースラの本部がすぐそばにあるのに知らないはずがないでしょ。な
So she's in the loop.
私はもうホテルドゥボールの従業員ではないのよ。それにサバナにシェフを引き継がせたのは他でもない、私よ。
Oh. I see what's happening. Okay, I don't want to read ahead of the lines, but here's the thing. So, she saw potential in Savannah, but for her to reach her potential, she needed to be put in that position. Now, it's on Savannah to prove that she could handle it, and she's trying her best. She's trying to be like Escoffier, which shouldn't be the case. She should be her own chef.
どう言えばいいのかしら。
Yeah, see?
あの頃のサバナは優しくて控えめな人だったの。自分なんかにシェフが務まるかとためらってたほどにね。
Escoffier saved the hotel. Her job was done. She had to be strict because, again, saving the business. Now the business is booming. She thought, in my personal opinion, Savannah, being the gentle version of her, could maintain the restaurant as it was instead of how it was, or how it is currently, instead of how it was when it was still kind of maybe like financial issues where Escoffier had to be strict. But Savannah is emulating Escoffier, thinking that's how a head chef should be. Thus, this whole dilemma. She should go back to being her true self, and then it will fix everything. Gentle, kind to her staff, and all that stuff, and then it would work out perfectly.
もしかすると私を見習ってしまったのかもね。私もシェフをやっていた時はひどい態度だったから。
Yeah, self-aware.
とにかく私の立場からサバナを責めることなんてできっこないわ。むしろサバナがあんな風になったのは私。それはどうかしら、エスコフィエ。見て。
No, the note only says find Escoffier.
これは
Was there like a full-on letter that I
あん
missed?
たの言うことも一部は本当かもしれない。でも
何か。
サバナと真正面からぶつかり合ってほしいなんて誰も言ってない。
何か。おエスコフィエ。何かったら包み紙にお砂糖をまぶしすぎよ。これじゃあ靴底よりも熱いじゃないの。今すぐ帰ってよく言い聞かせないと。
Oh, they also animated her going like this, like the angry walk where her arms are out.
突然どうしたんだ。
私たちも急ぎましょう。あんまり待たせちゃうと。
Yeah, I like the character at least as a character, not as a banner pull. Going back? Okay, let's see how I'm supposed to get back. I remember going through the sewer. Honestly, yeah. Kitchen's nightmare. That's where they're getting the inspiration for this quest line. She's a cook, so who's your famous cooks that can make a nice story for Genshin? Gordon Ramsay. And not just Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay's master. Who was the guy who taught Gordon Ramsay as well? The French chef. What's his name? God. He's famous for the beef stock. What's Oh, by the way, welcome to the stream. I just saw first time chatter. Welcome. Welcome to Genshin. And I'm about to run out of stamina. I'm gonna teleport. Gordon Ramsay's master was... Who taught Gordon Ramsay? You gotta look this up real quickly. You already did? Damn, it's pretty quick. It just dropped yesterday, so... Of course it was. Gordon Ramsay was taught... Who taught him? Marco Pierre White. That dude. That guy was like the toughest chef. The meme was, and it's true, Marco Pierre White made Gordon Ramsay cry. And that's how that whole gimmick started. But yeah, look at that. I'm getting Gordon Ramsay vibes, but also Marco Pierre White, because like in that story, Escoffier wanted Savannah to take on the head chef role. She wasn't usurped, right? Initially we thought Savannah did something to get the role of head chef, but no. It was by Escoffier's recommendation to be the next head chef after the accident, the substance. And then we know Savannah was a more gentle person before taking on that role. So again, it's giving Marco Pierre White and Gordon Ramsay kind of like tutelage situation, which again, it's the inspiration for like any cooking story quest in the game. It is, no, like, again, this is your first time here on my channel. I'm gonna call you Louis Masse? I'm terrible with reading names, sorry. Can I call you Mas? Mas. Because again, I see the capital A, capital M, capital E, so I'm gonna just take it Mas. So Mas, just pick the first part. Louis. Louis. L-I-U. Louis. Anyways, yeah, I like to read ahead in stories hard. Liu, got you. Thank you. I'm really terrible with names and pronunciation because everything else. Yeah, enough that. But like I was saying, I like to read ahead in some of these story quests because tropes. I know I play a lot of games. I watch a lot of content, like media as well. So you pick up on tropes really, really easily. And Genshin's not that complicated, right? It's a lighthearted, it's funny, sometimes it's dark, but again, they just follow the typical tropes you see in one. So it's really easy, at least for me, to read ahead. And about 60% of the time, I'm right with my crackpot theories. Ooh, wait, why am I the Traveler? Okay, let me just fix the Traveler just in case I get into a fight. The hell? Let's give the Traveler... They're both on the team. Let's give the Traveler... Oh, Jesus. Again, sorry. I like reading ahead, but I love to be proven wrong, though. When the story continues, I'm like, oh, my theory was absolutely BS. Plot twist, I didn't see that coming. I love those moments. Like, I love reading ahead and being proven wrong, because it just fills me up with like, damn, they got me. So again, it's not about being right. Hear me, 60% of the time I'm right, I'm like, okay, that 40% is actually a good thing of being wrong. Let's go with the Soul of Cinder set. I could probably take from Auroron, if I'm being honest. He has attack stats. Then whatever. I don't think I'm gonna fight as a Traveler, but it's better to be prepared. Critical damage, HP. I think that no one's using. Healing bonus. I'll take the helmet. Or up 50 by 150. I'll take it. Nice. I like to see what happens. Okay, let's just play it out then. Let's stop theorizing and see where this leads to.
そんな大げさな。確かにいつもと少し味が違う気がしたけど、言われなきゃ気づかない程度で。で
も、お許しいただけなかったらシェフがなんていうか。
やめなさい、モニカ。お客さんが困っているのが見えないの？エスコフィエさん。許しを請うなら正々堂々。 料理人として完璧な料理を作り直しなさい。
Yeah, get it right. Don't apologize.
自分の事情をお客さんに押し付けて同情を求めないで。
There's the Marco Pierre White and Gordon Ramsay coming out of Escoffier.
私、でも、シェフは
Yeah, see?
様にご理解いただけるまで厨房には入るなって。
Savannah's emulating Escoffier, but she's not doing it right. Yeah, they fixed that problem. I don't want to delve into the drama with the English voice actors because the English voice actors are part of that committee or that group of people that sign, and then if they go on strike, there's nothing they can do. It kind of sucks because games need voice actors. So if they go on strike, it's all this drama. So I do like the Japanese voice actors. I started playing in Japanese anyways because I like my RPGs in Japanese voice acting. I don't know, it's personal preference. But again, they haven't failed me yet. I always had the famous voice actors too. You know how excited I was to find out that Kanich, the Japanese voice actor for Kanich and the dragon, what's his name again? What's the dragon's name? Kanich and Aja. Aha or Aja. My excitement to figure out they're the voice actors for Sasuke and Naruto, respectively. Like, how cool is that? The Japanese voice actors. So you have Sasuke and Naruto reuniting in Genshin. Holy. And they have the same kind of disposition. Aha sounds exactly like Naruto when he was still a kid. Not Naruto Shippuden, or not when he was like slightly... The original Naruto, where he's kind of like a brat. Aha sounded exactly like that. I'm like, bro, and Sasuke, being Kanich, being the boys, calm and collective. Cherry on top. Yeah, the Japanese voice actors haven't failed me. And again, I recognize some of them from some of the animes I also watch, so it's just a treat to hear it. Yeah, I get you, I know. I speed read anyways. You know a trick? Liu, do you know a trick that I use with the Japanese? If you don't understand Japanese, I tend to read really quickly, and then I'm listening to the voice lines, and I'm trying to find a way, to find the right pause to cut them off. It seems like they finished their voice lines, right? Because if you don't understand it, you don't realize that I'm cutting off some of the lines, or like Paimon speaking halfway. Exactly, too much anime too, right? But since for me at least, I read it, I wait for the time to cut off, and then I proceed. So I'm not waiting on the voice actor to finish their lines, since they don't understand it anyways, like majority. That's how the world should work, or it does work. Everybody learns the language of the TV shows that they're watching. I know a friend who learned Spanish because the Spanish dramas they watched as a kid with their parents. Go fig. I'm pretty sure it's the same with K-pop dramas for the last past 20 years. Do you know how everybody loves K-pop dramas or K-dramas? Pretty sure all those people who've been watching it for like 10 plus years now have at least some knowledge of the Korean language. So. Love it.
そこまで味の違いはわからないから大丈夫だよ。
鍋に残った私のスープを味見したシェフに叩き出されてしまって。
そんなに厳しくなってたのかい？エスコフィエがシェフだった時はそんなことなかっただろ？
エスコフィエさんの時もしょっちゅう怒られてはいましたが、それにエスコフィエさんは本気で自分と同じレベルまで上り詰めてほしいと思ってるんだって。でも今はミスするたびに反省しろとかやり直せって繰り返すばかりで、エスコフィエさんがサンドル川で
Oh yeah, another person in chat was talking about that. Here's the thing. I know how she looks because she was in the Fontaine story quest when we went to fight the whale, and I am saving myself from watching the gameplay because since I did the test run for Escoffier and said, okay, I'm not pulling for her, I already also have a Navia, so I don't need this banner, I could wait. 5.7 is not coming anytime soon. There's still going to be another banner rerun or another character after Escoffier, so it gives me that time to save unless it's somebody that I absolutely... but I'm not gonna spoil myself with the gameplay just yet. I like to do an analysis on the day of. Either if I watch the stream, I missed Escoffier's stream for 5.6, so I didn't have a time to do like a stream where I analyzed this or I analyzed what I was learning. I only did that on the day of release. I might do the same thing with Skirk. I might skip the 5.7 live stream and them explaining the mechanics and all that stuff. I'll try to avoid any media as well until the day of release. I jump in, I do the test run myself, and I make a team. And then I could also rate her animations. I like rating animations too, like walking animations, attack animations. I like those little flourishes that they add to the characters. It adds personality, so I can't wait for that as well. Yeah, that's what I like about that's what I don't like about the leaks. You see the animations, but you also want to know her kit to see if it's actually functioning well. You want to see the numbers, interactions. There's her elemental skill, react to something. Is she an off-field? I like to read everything all at once instead of speculating based only on the animations that's currently released. So we'll wait on that. But again, if you're hyped, and the other chatter that was here like 20 minutes ago was also hyped, I feel I could get hyped too.
モニカ、私はもうここのシェフじゃないのよ。
でも
Because come on, it's
私た
Skirk.
ちは分かっているんです。あの日の事故は絶対にあなたの責任ではないって。
Skirk? Okay, let me just I'm going off on a tangent again. Skirk place in the game is also very interesting because A, she's not part of any nation of the seven nations. B, she's the master of Tartaglia, but her own master, who owned Tartaglia's armor before, is also not part of their faction. They're part of like a separate faction of, in my head, the Abyss, but a different side of the Abyss. Not the all-consuming destroy the world Abyss, but they have a tie to the Abyss or beyond. So they're their own factions. So when we play the story quest for Skirk, it gets released, it's gonna be a big reveal of like stuff beyond Genshin that we currently know. And I can't wait for that. Yeah, she's a sinner, and then the master, Skirk's master himself or herself itself, is even gonna be a bigger lore. I'm itching for more lore. I love the lore of these games. It's gonna be so good. So good. And 5.6 just dropped. Even though it's a small update, now we're already craving 5.7. That's how they get us. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play both story quests back to back. But I read the lore. I dabbled with. I know Albedo's mom. You know, she made a bunch of things too, right? Gold. She made Albedo. She made the flower that copied Albedo. She made dragon that we had to slay and dragon spire. All this stuff. So Albedo's mom is powerful as hell. So I can't wait for that. Stick around. I wanna analyze it. I'm gonna dissect it. If you have time, I'll try to be. Let's stay focused then, right? Let's focus on this quest so we can get there.
フォンテーヌ科学院がルエトワールから抽出して作った新しい薬剤よ。
ああ、僕も聞いたことある。料理に入れると味覚を刺激して癖になる味になるそうだね。
They made MSG in Fontaine. Oh no. Yes, they made MSG. The thing is, they should make it legal.
でも繰り返し使用すると精神を侵し
I could become it quick. I'll try to be quick if we stay focused right now. So again, all of these tangents, I'll just be laser focused
ただ
and
その
continue.
危
No
険
more
性が発
pauses.
覚する前にルミリネを使用した食材がすでに市場に流れちゃってたの。
みんな分かってるんです。あの事故の原因はエスコフィエさんは仲間同士で疑ったり責め合ったりしてホテルルボールに暗い影を落とすのを避けるためにそのせいでサンドル川で鍋をかき混ぜる羽目になるなんて。
スピナディロースラ経営のレストランよ。ホテルルボールにはかなわないけど
へえ、サンドル川。今後はそっちで満足のいくご飯が食べれるのか。
モニカ、私は今の仕事に満足しているわ。そもそもどの段階でミスがあったにしろ、私は当時のシェフだったんだもの。
つまり私の方針に不満がある
Uh-oh.
の。
In comes the problem.
シェフ私がシェフだ。エスコフィエ、今さら
サバナ、一体どうしちゃったの？何があったのよ。
私に任せたんでしょ。ならその後はどうしようが私の勝手。シェフを降りたあんたに指図される筋合いはない。
うわ、いきなり喧嘩腰かよ。サバナ、
Oh.
ちょっと合わない間に随分と調子に乗ってるみたいね。料理の腕もさぞかし成長したんでしょうね。まさか未だにブリュイロータスを丸かったそうとし
余計なお世話だ。
ぶつかり合えとは言ってないだろう。
Raising hell.
エスコフィエさんが帰ってきたと思ったら
あら、バネーゲムさん。
お久しぶりです。
Oh yeah, the proprietor,
お二人
the
とも
boss.
シェフならではのやり方で解決するのはいかがでしょう。ホテル・ドゥボールの
シェフならではのやり方って。
It's an Iron Chef cook-off. Let's go.
その通りでございます。モデストの時代より続く伝統料理対決です。
レストランドゥボールを創設したモデストとサベリは、経営方針から毎週のおすすめメニューまで意見が食い違うたび
It
に。
makes sense because again, Fontaine is like a mix of European and mostly French aesthetics and inspirations.
料理対決で解決していたんだ。意見を通す資格があるのは勝者のみ。
Yeah. Also, Italy. Italy. The place. I'm going on a tangent. I won't go too far into the tangent, so I'll
確か
keep
にそう
pressing
感じるの
play.
も無理はありま
But
せ
the
ん。
small island across Fontaine where we fought the
腕を磨き
when we fought the stone statues, that's pretty much Italy, 100%.
この制度が
The
復活したからこ
architecture,
そ
it's on a small
ホテル・ドゥ
island.
ボールはフォンテーヌのグルメランキング
Very
1位の座を不動のものに
Italy
でき
inspired.
たと言っても過言ではありません。
That too. That too, but it fits. Honestly, it fits.
数年前に復活？
いかがでしょう、エスコフィエさん。自ら復活させたルールでの勝負です。
そうは言っても、私はもうホテルドゥボールのシェフじゃないわよ。
お二人の合意さえあれば。
エンターテインメントやるからには正々堂々勝負だよ。
別にあなたをどうこうするつもりはないけど。
もしあんたが負けたらドゥボール大飛天をよこしなさい。
Oh, the recipe.
ドゥボール大飛天。
伝説の初代シェフモデストが残した秘伝のレシピ本よ。ドゥボールケーキを含む無数のマル秘レシピが記載されてるの。フォンテーヌの美食界の至宝、歴代のシェフのみが読む資格を与えられる
歴代のシェフ。あれ？
Yeah, it really includes her, so it
そん
technically
なの
belongs
欲
in
しがっ
her.
てどうするの？すでにコピーを持っているじゃない。
Yeah.
コピー？へえ、あんたがホテルドゥボールを出るときに持ち去った原本が欲しいって言ってるの。
コピーもオリジナルも載っているレシピは同じなのに。
Yeah.
話題をそらそうってわけ。負けるのが怖い？それとも
おやおや、サバナさん。あれはわざわざエスコフィエさんに記念のために送ったものなのですから、さすがにそれは。
バネーゲムさんもさっき言ったでしょ。メニューはドゥボール大飛天に乗っているドゥボールケーキでどう？エスコフィエやるの？
そんなにじゃあどれほど腕を上げたか。こんなに時が経ったんだから。でかくなったのは態度だけだとは思わせないでちょうだ
I
いね。
think our involvement in this quest is going to be finding
時に
ingredients
わかるよ。
for Escoffier. That's the only way I feel like
大丈夫なの？
we're gonna
そ
be
んな
part
ホ
of
イホイ挑
this.
戦を受けちゃって。
Find ingredients, give it to Escoffier. Maybe okay. Usually there's a fight where we use her in the trial. So how are we gonna
大
fight
丈夫よ。
using Escoffier in
一度
this
サ
game?
ンドル川に戻って
In the
準備
story
しましょう。
quests, they always had this take over the character in these fights. They usually give us a 3-star as well. They give us the signature weapon at rank 3 or something like that. And they give us the 3 constellations, which I forgot to talk about in my analysis for Escoffier. So I'll read her constellations when we get there.
サバナの挑戦、こんなに軽々しく受けて本当に良かったのか？あの子、何か隠してる。シェフとして料
Yeah,
理の
let
腕
the
で
cooking
会話
talk.
するのが一番手っ取り早いわ。え、本当かよ。
エスコフィエも普段は本音を口に出さないタイプだしね。
そういうわけじゃないわ。少なくともあなたのマカロンに対して言うお砂糖を入れすぎは
Disgraceful
本音。
amount of sugar.
それについてはもっとお手柔らかにお願いでき。
あれは
I like the macarons that of Navia are good apparently. Like Paimon loves them. Maybe because of the sugar. So maybe that is a problem.
親友のサベリと一緒にフォンテーヌの各地を旅しながら新しい食材を発掘してレシピを開発していたのよ。伝説によれば最初のドゥボールケーキはモデストが冒険中に見つけた調味料で作ったと
Ooh,
言
that
われて
looks
いるわ。
good. Oh, that looks good. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, apparently Navia's macarons are super sweet. And of course, Paimon loves anything food, so that's not a good barometer to say if it was good or bad. And Escoffier is a pro chef, so maybe her opinion is the right one? Too much sugar?
貴重な調味料だったからケーキは毎日16個しか作れなかったけど、食べた人はみんな元気100倍になって、後に2人はそれまでの経験を生かしてルボールレストランを開業。特にモデストは100年に1人の天才なんて言われて。
Codex de Board. It's like a Bible for cooks
ホテルドゥ
in
ボールはフォン
Fontaine.
テーヌで一番有名になって今もずっと大人気ってことか。そんなことあるわけないでしょ。料理というのは日々進歩しているものよ。100年前のレシピに頼りきりではすぐに置いてかれるわ。100年どころかレストランが有名になって10年も経たないうちに
Very true.
創業者の2人はそれぞれの道を歩むことになったの。ルボールレストラ
But
ン
who
の
doesn't like a
経営は
good sweet,
低
am I
迷し
right? If it's as long as it's
数十年前
sweet.
までは数択のテーブルだけで
Speaking of sweets, actually, I'm gonna go grab some snacks while I eat this. BRB. Gotta get a refill too. Okay, locked and loaded. I got a fresh one out of the fridge. Pineapple juice. Take that bad boy. I didn't get anything sweet, but I do have some like sweet potato chips, like crackers. So is that sweet enough? I think so. It has the word sweets in it, so I'm gonna assume it's good enough. Sweet potato chips. Okay.
何度も所有者や所在地が変わって最終的にやっと今のバネーゲムさんの手に渡ったの。なんだリーユへの小説に出てくる武術書みたいにすごい感じのやつなのかと思っちゃったぜ。で小説は小説、現実は現実よ。100年前の秘典を忠実に守っていたって
今お店に並んでいるケーキもエスコフィエが研究して再現したものなのよ。
再現？秘典にレシピが残ってる。100年も前の骨董品だからかなり情報が欠落してるの。だから再現というよりかは歴史本の記録や秘典の断片を参考にルボールケーキを新たに作り直したって
Damn,
いう
it's
べ
been
き
an
か
hour?
しら。
Holy crap. Yeah, it's been an hour. Wow. This is my first. Wow.
名前を
I
変えず
lose
に
track of time
毎
quick.
日16限定のままにしてあるのはそうだったのか。なんだかがっかりした
Are
ん
you
だ
hearing the
ぞ。
crunch? I see the audio spiking every time I bite. Maybe a little bit too crunchy.
当初のドゥボールケーキとは別物でも、その
Not
ケーキ
halfway?
が
Goddamn.
フォンテーヌで一番美味しいっていうのに変わりはないのよ。
Story quests are not
こっ
meant
ち
to
の
be
方が
short.
現代人の
Right,
口
they
には合
pump
うか
out
も
the
しれないし
lore,
ね。
they flush these out. So it's not supposed to be short that you can finish it in like an hour and a half. Unless you're absolutely not reading and just spamming the skip
も
button.
し最初にパイモンが思った通り、当時のケーキが完全無欠なら、レシピが失われるわけな
Why
い
is this
し、
so hard
レ
to
ストラン
open?
だって衰退しないでしょ。
There we go. Fresh pineapple juice. Ah.
とにかく私はドゥボールケーキを含むいろんなレシピを改良したわ。辞める前に全部写してサバナに渡したはずなのだけれど。
Oh, so Savannah has the better version. Fresh is debatable. Well, it's out of the, fresh out of the fridge, and if you read the it's kind of reversed, right? But it says fresh right here. See, fresh. So I think it's fresh. Again, my camera's flipped right now, so it reads fresh.
そうなのか。まさかオリジナルを奪い取ることでエスコフィエよりも自分がシェフにふさわしいって
ホテル・ドゥボールは記念としてオリジナルをエスコフィエに、コピーを次期シェフの
Nope.
サバナに渡したらしい
Sadly,
けど、
American. I'm in Canada right now. I swear one of my tags is Canadian Filipino. Like the hashtag that I have on Twitch. I don't know. I haven't touched that in a while, but I'm pretty sure it says Filipino Canadian. But yeah, Canadian American side. Sorry.
サバナからすれば、お前はシェフ。
そうかしら。私にオリジナルを渡す提案をしたのは他でもない彼女とバネーゲムさんだったのよね。じゃあシェフあれこれ考えるよりこういう時は料理で会話した方が話が早いわ。勝負に勝って襟首を掴んででも本音を話していただくまでよ。昔と比べて随分変わったけど料理人としてのプライドは変わってないはずよ。
物理的解決法を取れば、少なくともフィルマンのことは解決できるかもね。
そうとも限らないわ。ドゥボールケーキのレシピはすごく複雑なの。頑張れば一人でもなんとかなるけど、万全を期すならもう2人助手が欲しいところね。それならどんとこいだぜ。確かに旅人は戦闘だけでなく
I'm not a
料理も
cook.
かなりの腕だそうね。
私も前回マカロンにダメ出しされてから半月以上も毎日修行に明け暮れてたんだもの。
Still probably super
たと
sweet.
え相手が旅人でも簡単には負けないんだから。
自信満々なのはいいことね。
Okay, how do we play her? Here we go. Show knife skills. Use normal text to cut the fruit. Click the side and process sublime.
包丁さばき？よくわからないけど、机に置いてある食材を全部みじん切りにすればい
Oh,
い
we're
のか
playing
な？
Fruit Ninja. Look at that.
あら、あなたたちには簡単すぎたみたいね。
I'm good with a sword. Not a knife, but a sword.
てっきり果物を網みたいな模様に綺麗とか言われるのかと思ったけど、次からは普通じゃなくなるわよ。まず私がこの低温分離マシナリーを使ってファンテーヌ科学院に頼んで開発してもらった特殊な調理器具よ。コールドブリューの原理で食材の旨味成分を抽出
This
で
this
きる。
kind of sounds like her element skill gimmick, where
こう
she
いう
drops it
珍
and
し
then
い
we
マシナ
attack
リー
it.
のことは口で説明しても理解できないと
It just goes to show
思う
she's
か
not
ら
the chef in this
と
situation,
りあえ
right?
ず一度お手本を見せるわね。
Paimon is a danger to herself. Okay, the combination. Display your mastery with the cold press. Tap your elemental skill to accelerate cold press's progress and use normal attacks to do the work.
科学院の発明品か。こんな目新しいもの。
Okay, while I'm here. There's the 3-star, or there's the 3 constellations, there's the rank 3 weapon. So, when 4 party members are Cryo or Hydro, all party members... Oh! her first constellation dictates full hydro cryo. Okay, that eliminates the possibility of putting in an Animo for Viridescent. Okay, that screws everybody over with my team comps. If you get a C1 constellation Escoffier, you need hydro cryo. Damn. Increases crit damage by 60%. Damn. At a C1? Okay. Escoffier activates a cooking mech. It's called Surge. Will gain effectively for 15 seconds. Will gain 5 cold additions. Should gain stacks. When a nearby character does normal attack, yada yada yada. Again, it just increases the attack damage dealt by 240%. So, crit damage increase, elemental skill increase, damage-wise because of stacking. Skill increase. Rehab diet lasts for more 6 seconds. While it's active, you have a chance of healing 100% extra HP. Okay, so it doubles the healing. Look at that. When you trigger healing through rehab diet. This chance corresponds to her crit rate. What the hell? Healing based on crit rate? That's a first. That's interesting. We have negative healing or negative crit rate with Kokomi. Now we have crit rate healing that doubles the extra, gives you extra HP. So if her healing is at 6,000, and then her crit rate is 100%, that 6,000 becomes a 12,000 healing. Damn, that's funky. That's a funky constellation. That can make her like a really good healer, and it can happen up to a maximum of 7 times. So you could stay alive with that one. Oh, yo, Christine, welcome back to the stream. Hello. Yeah, this is new stuff. Here we go. We're back at Genshin. Yeah, say hi to Liu. Keeping me company. And then obviously burst increase. Now, C6. How good is C6? When your party member activates the normal charge attack, yada yada yada, will fire off an additional Frosty Parfait, 500% of her attack. This damage is considered elemental skill, triggered every half second. Damn, up to 6 times. So it increases her elemental skill damage by a butt ton, though. 500% up to 6 times. So yeah, she definitely is screaming cryo DPS at the same time at C6. Since you have C4, her healing is tremendously high. And if you have high crit rate, meaning you doubled your healing. Yo, she's doing everything. But she's doing everything actually pretty well. It's not half-assed. At C6, you get great healing actually. You get damage bonus with her elemental skill. And then with her base kit, she's also buffing with her weapon as well. So she buffs, she does good cryo damage at C6, and she does good healing. That's definitely at C6 though. Only at C6. Okay. And it's good. I think it's good that they limited it to 7 times only with the double healing and 6 times only with the fat cryo bonus damage. No, this is the story quest, Christine. I don't have a C3. I did not pull. I'm not that rich. Yeah, exactly. This is such a good. This is good for Shenhe. This is good for Eula for the attack. If you have your signature weapon too, this is good for Eula. This is great for Ayaka mains. Ayaka mains, shredding, damage increase, more cryo, you get the freeze comps. So this is good for Ayaka. This is good for Ayato with the freeze comp as well. Ayato being the Hydro. Okay. Who else has Hydro DPS? No, not for Nouvelette. You could probably work this with Farina in some way, but even though Farina doesn't scale off of attack, and Farina... Oh, wait! Farina in attack mode. Stealing HP, and then Escoffier healing, but only on the active character though. Maybe with Farina. Maybe. Yes. Christine, this is the new 5-star with 5.6 that just came out. She's a chef. She has a giant fork as a signature weapon. She has a mechanical tail because she's from Fontaine, so she has that extra hand to help her cook. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. No, I don't think she works with Nouvelette because Nouvelette specifically, Nouvelette specifically can't use her signature weapon, which increases the attack by 44%. Nouvelette's not attack, pure HP. It's good for Farina if you make her not the heal. If you leave Farina with Golden Troop and have her use the attack minions, even though the attack minions also scale off of HP. Or is her healing only this thing that scales off of HP? Yeah, Farina for sure. Nouvelette is kind of iffy. Thessaly, right. Thessaly is another good one. Ayato could work because if you have Ayato doing his slashing attack, you have Mika increasing the attack speed. And remember, Mika increases attack speed, so you could get Ayato do a lot more slashes. Yeah, Xylo then. Here's my... Okay, I'll go through it again. I'm getting sidetracked because I saw the constellations and my brain went like, make a team for this. But yeah, there's definitely a good one. There's some good constellations for support buffer DPS healer. God damn.
何でもかんでも入れたら味のバランスが崩れてしまうもの。とにかくここも私が先にやってみせるからよく見ていて。
Oh, this is a Fate the Black moment. Yep. Okay, here's the part. Learn Escoffier's feat. At her feet. Flavoring, you got to have multiple functions, yada yada yada. Strike a balance between fruity flavors and floral flavors. So I have to get in the middle. So I do cutting of the fruits, but also the cold press.
慎重に丁寧に多くても少なくてもだ。
So we have to do simple math here. So we have 4. We need maybe 5 plus 1. Ha! The hell, that was so easy. Five plus 1.
次はあなたたちの番よ。
And now it's the traveler's turn. Maybe they're gonna give us an skewed number.
まあまあね。
Or maybe that's it. I don't know.
うまみ成分をうまく使えているじゃない。
Yeah, again, if you have a full cryo hydro team, that's 55 defense shredding for both elements. Which is good for Nouvelette, but Nouvelette could do that with just Animo, so it's fine. You don't need Escoffier. Nouvelette self-heals if you want Farina to heal as well. So again, Escoffier with the Nouvelette Farina team is kind of overkill. You have other people to do that, and yes, but yeah, it works with me as well. I'm just thinking of like cryo or hydro DPSs that can't heal themselves, which needs the healing from Escoffier, and that also scales with attack because Escoffier is pitchfork. Yeah, I said the heals are only good at C6 with the 100% chance of. Oh no, not 100%. 100% extra healing based off of Escoffier's crit rate itself. So 100% crit rate Escoffier is you get the double for healing. If you want to build her that way. If you want to build her for healing with a C6, she could be a really good healer at C6. But then that's Constellation stuff. So as is Constellation 0, her healing is mid. It's all about cryo shredding, hydro shredding, with a little bit of cryo DPS on the side. So, as a character without a signature weapon and zero constellations, she's not a healer. She's not a healer, she's a shredder for cryo and hydro, with cryo damage on the side. Exactly. But in my head, I'm thinking, what if you had a C6 or C4? At C4, more healing. At C6, no. At C4 was the more DPS, I think. At C6 is the more healing. Sorry, I got a hair stuck in my microphone. Oh yeah, I got a haircut recently. Haha.
それはもちろんそうよ。でもまあ、あなたの技術も無視できないわ。
By the way, Christine, if you're still there, are you planning to play Genshin again? I know you've been off for a while. You probably didn't do any of the Fontaines or the Natland stuff, so you're far behind. A lot of people are far behind, but yeah, there's been a bunch of new characters since the last time you've seen me play Genshin. I'm gonna show you one of them.
今度はホテルドゥボールのメニューに料理の腕を評価するのにも
This girl right here, Veressa. She's a plunging character from Netland. Surprisingly, I got her at C1. Her gameplay is pretty fun. She's the character that runs around like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like that. And I actually like her as a playable character. Her kit is very, very fun. If I could fight something, I could show you, but where are we going? Oh, we're going back here. Right.
どうかしら。提出する料理は決ま
Ooh, okay. Poisson, foie gras, the macarons. Okay, IRL duck confit is actually really, really good. Poisson seafood soup. There's macarons, garlic bread. Oh, I'm making myself hungry. Yeah, that character. Yeah, oh hell yeah. But even a base kit, Veressa made plunging fun, in my opinion. That's the cool thing about it. Veressa made plunging fun for me, personally. Yeah, she's a luchador. That's the thing.
まるで雪花がのように
Luchador.
大きなオーラだわ。
Her entire personality is when she's not behind her mask, she's shy, she's a farmer, she's kind of like reserved. As soon as she puts the mask on, whole different character. She's like extra brave, macho, superhero landing. I love it. And it comes out in her gameplay too. When you do her Netland
なかなかだろ
for Netland bonus bar, she turns into the luchador mid-fight, so you can see the animations change from shy, clumsy to hitting hard and confident, and I like it. And yeah, she's also a glutton.
うーん
That high metabolism.
そっか
Paimon got the worst rating.
料理しないから100点中6点よ
Yeah, 6 out of 100. Not 6 out of 10, Paimon. You fail.
この料理を作った人は作るより食べる方が得意みたいね
Consuming food than creating it. Yeah.
フリーナ様の曲を毎日100回聴いていれば歌手になれるわけ違うでしょ
Paimon heartbroken.
私は今回のマカロンは砂糖を2杯も減らしてみたのよ
2 whole tablespoons. But what's the full recipe? Navia, how much actual teaspoons did you add though? To compare that.
12杯から10杯にねお砂糖入れをそのまま入れてしまったのかと思う味だったわ
10 tablespoons of sugar. 12! 12! Oh my god! That is diabetic as hell! And Navia's been feeding that to me in Paimon. Bro! Okay, I understand. In my head, when Navia said her macarons are kind of sweet, and Escoffier was like, too sweet. I thought like maybe like a pinch, maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons. 12 tablespoons of sugar! Yo, my like, I'm getting a sweet tooth, I'm getting like, oh my god. It's not even the metabolism. It's the friggin' you have like tooth decay and all that. Diabetic, sugar rush, tooth decay. Jesus Christ, Navia.
最後の料理はどうだ最後の希望8点
Oh, I got 8 points.
おいらいえこの完璧な色艶に食欲そそられる素晴らしい香りそれに熟練のテクニック
Oh! That's the first time they added... Okay, here's another thing. Look at the face that Escoffier is making. That's the first time they added that animation to the face. It's very anime trope-esque, where they're pouting. You can see like the lines, you can see like she's kind of pouting. That's the first time they added that. Cool.
10点中8点よいえ9点あげてもいいわ
8 out of 10! Let's go! The traveler knows how to cook? Yeah. I wish I could get into... I know I know a friend of mine who plays Star Rail like it's a religion. And ZZ for them, ZZZ kind of fell off, but I do like the character design in ZZ. But I don't play any of those games. So far, Genshin's the only Hoyo game that I play.
どうやったんだ
Yes, because again, it's passive. It's turn-based. You can do it on auto. It's meant for mobile players as well, so it's very relaxed, but it still looks amazing. Genshin, you gotta sit down. That's the only thing. Genshin is your RPG role-playing game, not turn-based, so you need to walk around, you need to combat, you need to be locked in. Mm-hmm.
完璧な味とは言えないけれどあまたの修練を経て作られた料理だと
Oh,
わかる
Jesus, what the hell was that?
雪羽ガンのような高潔な味ねさすらいの旅であらゆる風雨を乗り越えてきた日々そして料理に
Oh yeah, I do like my turn-based combat. I'm an OG Final Fantasy fan, an OG JRPG fan anyway, so turn-based is nothing new to me. It's just I can't juggle another gacha game. Here's my problem. You don't know this, but I also play Wuthering Waves when it first dropped, and I was trying to play... I am currently playing that as free-to-play. No money spent on Wuthering Waves back when it first released a year ago. Year or two. So I haven't played it in a while, and people are saying it's godly right now, since all the new content, but I plan to get back on that. But juggling between that and Genshin, since I did Whale a bit, Dolphin a bit in Genshin, juggling both gacha games is hard. Yeah, see, I can't do that. I can't do that because I also play other games on the side. It hurts.
最後のはなんでわかったんだ旅人に
But I understand. It's fun. Wuthering Waves looks amazing. The combat is also really satisfying.
でも料理人は3人
I really gotta set a time for that. But when Genshin gets an update, I have a couple of games updating as well, which is hard to find time to
オイラと
play.
ナビアがもうちょっと練習した方がいいのか
エスコフィエさん
イレイルじゃないかどうしたんだ
ホテルドゥボールで
Yeah, they
ケー
get
キ作
updates
り
on
の
the same
勝負を
time,
するって
roughly.
聞きました人手まだ足りてませんよね
Oh, see? Yeah, see, if you don't focus on one game and finish it on time, then the next game gets updated, you have to jump onto that. I'm so glad I'm letting Wuthering Waves build up, even though I am currently missing some events and content. I'm gonna keep Wuthering Waves free to play. I promise. Like that's a full commitment. I already spent on Genshin. I just got Welkins today to tell me to log in to play Genshin again, so
あら実践し
いえ俺がまだ未熟なのは分かってるんです 一緒に出ると言ってるのは俺じゃなくて父さん。
フィルマンがもうベッドから降りられるようになったの？
Oh yeah, the yearly. Did they reset it this year yet? I don't remember if they
ナ
did.
ディアさん、
I'll double check.
それに旅人さんも
We get double the Genesis crystals for the price.
それを知っていながら家でじっとしているわけにはいかず、今回
そうよ。それ
大丈夫です。ご心配な。こう見えてもホテル・ドゥボールの元料理人です。
フィルマン、ホテル・ドゥボールを離れてから包丁を握ったことはあるの？
いえ、でもだいぶ体力も回復し。
Oh, he is. Can he do it?
あれ、おかしいな。なんでだろう。なんで手が震えるんだろう。
そんな作り方でいいと思ってるわけ？
どうして包丁がうまく握れない？
やり直し。
Oh, he has PTSD because of Savannah. Damn.
才能のないやつは厨房から出て行って。
父さん
Yeah.
大丈夫？
こんなはずは。体は
He's not sick. He's just the verbal abuse from Savannah is getting to his mind.
もう厨房には
父さん。
Yeah, damn.
身体的な負担よりも心の傷の方が大きかったんだと思います。
何か
よほど料理に集中なさってたんですね、フィルマンさん。ごめんなさい。
そうおっしゃらないでください。私が夜遅くまで残って料理を
お茶を入れただけですから。
サバナめ、あいつどれ？
エスコフィエさんがサンドル川で働いていると知ってからますます厳しくなったんです。どんな料理を作っても。こんな料理お皿の汚れと大差ないわ。
そうやって何度も何度もやり直させられて、でもどうすれば満足してもらえるのかは永遠にわからないままなんです。
やり直しやり直し
Yeah.
やり直し。
Unlike we already saw this in the beginning. Unlike Escoffier, she just tells them what they did wrong, but doesn't help them. So there's no. This is actually 2 steps back and no steps forward. What Savannah's trying to do. She thinks she's being tough, but it also, I think in her head, it's teaching them a lesson to become better chefs. But if she's not giving pointers on what they did wrong, how are they gonna improve?
作り直すたびに怒られて。これ以上こんなものを作るなら。
今でも調理器具に触れるだけで。
そんなにひどいのか？
The best lesson for Savannah is to literally lose her staff. Like, if all her staff quits and then she's by herself, she's gonna put the pressure on herself and feel like, oh, this is what I was doing to other people. But I don't think it's gonna come to that. IRL, that's what should have happened, where she keeps losing her staff members slowly but surely until she's the last one. And then she has no one to push other than herself. And then she's gonna be like, oh, damn. It's too hard.
完璧を目指そうとすると手が震えて、恐れれば恐れるほど失敗も増え。
フィルマン、いつからそんな弱気になったの？完璧な料理を作るために深夜まで取り組んでいたと言ったわね。自分を証明したかったんじゃない？
Yeah, what did change?
よくわからないんです。でも心もどんどん重くなって。
He lost the joy of cooking.
希望が消えていくようだった。サバナさんの言う通り。
父さん。
そう。あなたの問題は簡単に解決できるようなことでは。この勝負絶対に勝ってみせるわ。
でも人手が。今の私は何の力。
手伝ってくれる人が一人欠けただけで私がサバナに負けるとでも思っているの？たとえ私一人だけでも。そのおいらナビアともっと練習してくるぞ。
俺も
そうだ、スピナディロースらに手伝いキューボの緊急告知を出してもらったらどうだ？
その実は
Ooh, Monica is gonna join our team. Okay.
それをもっと早く言いなさ
言い出す機会がなかったので。本当ありがとう、モニカお姉さん。
いよ。わかったわ。でもあなたはまだサバナの下で働いているのに。
いいんです。考え抜いた決断ですから。我慢するより天気を探した方がいいと思ったんです。もしこの
The
対決
cooking
でサバナ
contest,
さ
so
ん
it's
が
gonna
変
be
わってくれ
me, the
たら、
Traveler,
私も困
Monica,
るような事態には
and
ならないはずです。
Escoffier as
3
the
人目
three.
がこんなに早く集まるなんてな。
よし、じゃあ決まりね。
スピナディロースらのおごりって
前にサンドル川でごちそうするって
ガチさんガチさん。まあそういうことなら私の本気見せてあげるわ。
You ever think she poked people with that tail of hers? Like it's pointy, but like let's say she's strict with the teaching, dude. She's like poke, poke, poke. Like do it better with her tail.
へえ、そのアイデア悪くないじゃない。おいら夢の中にいたの。
Navia KO'd. Look at that.
フォンテーヌ料理ってこんなに美味しく
Oh,
作れるの？
Vanessa would be so happy to be here right now, eating all this food.
食べた食べた。エスコフィエの本気のおもてなしってめったに受けられないのよ。
Yeah, Vanessa. Vanessa's still fresh in my mind. So having that quest line back at Natland where she get to feast out, we had an eating contest. So now we have a cooking contest. I just realized the back to back. Eating contest with Vanessa, cooking contest with Escoffier. Match made in heaven, I suppose. I'm starting to slouch.
サバナ、どうして？あ、いえ、ルボール大飛天のオリジナルを見ていただけよ。何か見落としていることがないか確かめていたの。何がサバナをああさせてしまったのか気にな。でも隅々まで見ても何もないのよね。あるのは簡潔に書き記されたレシピや、私が渡したコピーの方はレシピを保管してあっただけでなく、独自のノウハウや注釈まで残していたのよ。
Yeah, it's just Savannah has insecurities to filling in the role that Escoffier left behind for her. And then her only reasoning, okay, in her reasoning thinking, oh, maybe I'm not the best chef because, not of her attitude, but she doesn't own the original codex, even though the one that Escoffier gave was actually better, because it's improvement. She's just finding like it's a cop-out answer in her head, thinking, oh, I'm not the best chef because of XO, right?
そうかもしれないわね。
It's an excuse.
少し恥ずかしがり屋だけど、何事にも細かい気配りができる子だったわ。問題があっても指摘されればすぐに改善。だからホテル・ドゥボールのシェフに彼女を勧めたの。まさか、フィルマンたちが私がもろ手を挙げて勧めたわけだし、彼女がああなったのは私のせいなんじゃないかと思うと、ドゥボール大飛天を描いたモデストも彼の昔の友人で、ホテルモデストはルボールケーキを世に出した後、天才と呼ばれるようになり、どんどん人気になっていったの。でも同時にサベリとの距離は次第に離れていった。
Which makes sense. One got the fame and all the credit, the other one was in the shadow.
新作を発表するたびに大成功を収めていたモデストとは違って、サベリの料理の道は茨の道だったわ。モデストが上流階級の間で引っ張りだこになると、サベリと料理の話をする時間が取れなくなっていった。 人々は口さがない言葉をサベリに投げかけるし、終わりは突然訪れたわ。若い天才は急病で命を落としたのよ。和解することも決裂することも叶わず、別の説もあるわ。嫉妬に狂ったサベリが仲直りのために訪れたモデストを死に至っただの噂に過ぎないわ。過去に一体何があったのかについて知る術はない。私たちにできるのは今の状況をこれ以上悪化させないことだけよ。だから明日の対決では
win the contest and just fix everything. She's not. I don't think Escoffier is gonna go back to working there. She feels just at home here.
あら、自信満々ね。
Okay. On to the competition. And that is my daily comms for today. Nice. That's that. At the cash in. I could cash in right now and then wait at the... Here. Speed the time up. Even my 60. Oops. Got to send everybody back. There we go, there we go. I feel like the Albedo one is more important because it's a based on it's saying pre-interlude chapter, meaning it's part of the main story of Genshin. So I'm gonna play the side story first, get it out of the way, and then do the big hitting one. That's why I tend to save the important ones last. Yeah, so I want to do this. I know you probably don't have enough time to watch me do it, but I want to get Escoffier out of the way, plus learn Escoffier's kit, backstory, onto the big stuff. Man, I forgot Veressa also has super strength. Like, stupid amounts of super strength. Ooh, I forgot to check the mail. Oh, right! The compensation stuff! Look at that. Only 600. Ooh, forgot about that. The maintenance primos. 12? 12. Perfect lunchtime. Yeah, I'm building up my anticipation for that questline. That's why I wanted to do Escoffier first. Come on, Veressa, run fast as you can. Get to the hotel. Oh wait, oh right, Yansan, you have to sprint. Forgot about that. You get the boost from Yansan sprinting. Like so. Wait for the super boost. Super boost!
聞いた？エスコフィエが料理対決に参加するために戻ってくるそうよ。
エスコフィエの料理対決か。そりゃ絶対見逃せないな。
Okay, let's ignore the background NPCs. Let's just continue on. I think you can teleport, but I like the running animations. Again, I really wish Yansan had a better bar, because her animation when she like speeds up looks so cool. But it only lasts like half a second, and then you also run out of the stamina bar so quickly.
Monica.
Yep.
公平を期すため、皆さんには作り手がわからない状態で品評していただきます。完成したケーキは印はお皿の裏側につけますので、審査員の皆様がケーキを食べ終わり、
審査員として公正に評価するわ。
Really? You didn't do any of the story quests? Again, I like my lore, so learning about character lore and all that stuff, I really like doing that. So, also there's primos to be earned anyway. So, here's the thing you're gonna learn about my Genshin playthrough. you watch me while streaming as well. I have a thing called Epic, EPC. EPC stands for Epic, meaning every primo counts. No, the characters, all the story is complete. Yeah, but again, the characters, I feel like the character quest helps with the story. That's the thing. It has like flavor text that adds on. It's an add-on, but again, every add-on is. I need it. I need those the complete story.
昨日のお詫びにと審査員に選ばれるなんてラッキーすぎるな。
両選手、準備ができたようですね。
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the same thing we did, the same mini
ホ
game.
テル・ドゥボール特別料理対決。
Cut the
開
fruit,
始
cold press, balance the flavor, if I remember correctly. Where's my chef hat? I need a chef hat in that. Ah, the game is 100%. Okay, we have to do quick math here. Add 1 fruit flavor, get the balancing. So I need more cold press, since we're starting at 4.
モニカ、いくら腕のいい料理人でも
So cold press, cold press.
味を整えられないでしょ。
アルフォンス、ガスパール、手際よくやってよね。恥をかかせないで。
両シェフ、開始早々からすごい剣幕です。会場の
材料は揃ってる。
Okay, let's see. 5, 1. Instant! Let's go! And the thing is still attacking in the background. Thank you, Navia. Phase 2. We got the layer down. Is the icing, I'm guessing. Oh, no, 3 layers and then the icing and decorations. So layer 3, I need more fruits. I'm gonna cut an extra serving of fruit. And I need to at least add 2 fruits, so I can't use a big number. Okay, well, let's see if I got this in one take. Let me see. I need to add 2 of these at least, so 1. Dang. Dang. I messed up. I didn't get the right one that I needed. Frick.
はい。
どうや
There we go. Add 2. And I need a 1.
サバナ、
Come on, give me a 1. There it is.
落ち着きなさい。
Whoa, what?
もっと絶妙なバランスがあ
The
る。
flower was 2? Weird. I saw there's a single flower, but that gave me 2 stacks. Ugh.
どうだ。
Okay, give me an easier number to work with. Fun mini game. They could add this for like future thing. Ooh, 8. Okay, but I need also 2. I need to give 2 of them each. So let's try this.
特別に甘いものを。
Big number. Okay. Need to add 2 at least. So let's go with a 6. And 6. 5. Oh, I just need 1 more.
チームメイトが
Okay,
待ってるの。
one more cold.
まだちょっと味が物足りない気が。
Give me the number 1.
手を止めて。
Okay, I might.
全部私がやるから。
Come on, just give me 1.
一人でお触れを紡いでつもりでしょうか。
We do 3. 3 plus 2? There we go. I think this balances out. 3 plus 2. I messed up. I think I got the combinations off before, but I overgave to one side. Oh, she beat me first. Oh no, that was Monica. She was on my team.
できたわ。ドゥボールケーキよ。
Ooh, that looks good, but also diabetic. Jesus. Though that does look good
完璧
for
な味の
a
ためにいろいろ工夫したのよ。
I really want somebody to recreate that, like a YouTube channel to make that cake. That does look good though. Maybe not the same size portion, maybe like a little bit smaller, but that does look good. Cravings, my dude. Sweet tooth cravings are real.
時間です。両選手、出来上がったケーキを。
おお、見た目だけじゃどっちが作ったのか全然わからないぞ。
Wow, they only used the top layer. What the hell was the 2 layers for anyways?
同じメニューなんだもの、当然よ。仮にもサバナはかつて私が認めたコックよ。
おお、素晴らしい。
ふわふわな口当たり、適度な甘さ。
100点満点中99点というところでしょうか。ただやはり生地の味が少し以前とは違う気も。
え、そうかな。
では続きまして2品目です。
So one of them got 9 out of 10.
目の前にあるだけ
Meaning
で
to beat that, I got a 10 out of 10.
ますね。
博物館で展示してもいいほどの。
期待が膨らむね。
味付けのバランスが完全に崩れているわ。
答えは出たようですね。
Uh-oh. I think the one that we made was actually
こ
too
ちらのケ
sweet.
ーキは到底受け入れられるものではありません。
どれだけすごいかと思いきや、
No.
あいつその程度だったのか。
The twist is we're the ones who messed up.
何かおかしいわ。どれだけミスをしていたとしても。
ということで、一つ目のケーキの作り手が勝者となります。
No.
それでは、
I'm guessing right now. The twist is she made the better cake.
サバナの印。
そんな。おい、サバナ、ズルしたな。
No, 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 no. Paimon. Calm down.
きっとお前がなんかしたんだろ。
負け惜しみにしか聞こえないけど。厨房で印をつける人だって。バネーゲムさん、エスコフィエがしくじったか。
お前。
審判。
No, 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 no.
もういい。どの段階で問題が起こったのかはさておき、シェフサバナ、まさか私に勝つためにここまでしてくるとはね。
Oh, no.
料理人
No,
とし
the
ての
red
プライ
herring.
ドすら捨ててし
She
まったの。
she used that additive, that addictive additive,
何
didn't
の
she?
ことかさっぱりわからないわ。
そんなにドゥボール大飛天が欲しいなら、エスコフィエ。ただしフィルマンに謝ると約束して。
負けたくせに減らず口。勝者は私なんだけど。
サバナ、この勝敗の結果、みんなはごまかせたとしても自分でも約束してちょうだい。もうみんなに高圧的な態度を取らないと。
Or
いいよ。
she used
元シェフか
Monica.
らのお願い
We
って
thought
ことで
Monica
引き
betrayed
受けてあげる。
Savannah, but possibly on Savannah's orders, told Monica to help us and sabotaged us.
言いたいことはそれだけ。
It's one of the two. It's either Monica, because there was a zoom in on Monica's face and she was like hiding a secret. It's either somebody used the addictive drug that they mentioned very early on, or just plain old sabotage for Monica.
これは元シェフとしての忠告じゃない。料理人として、友人としてのお願いよ。今のあなたにこの言葉が届くかどうかわからないけど。
自分のことは自分が一番。
そうな。
What happened? Tell me it's one of the two.
待てよ、エスコ
トゥボール大店。
エスコフィエ、思い通りにさせちゃっていいわけ？
ビエ。そうだぞ、あの視点。うん、大丈夫。所詮それにそこまで結果は悪くないじゃない。ああ、さっさと原本を渡しておけば解決だったのに。
Yeah, it,
隠された秘密なんてどこにもなかったの？
she cheated just to get a crappy recipe. And look, faint.
シェフ、サバナシェフ。
命に別状はないようです。おそらく
来なかったらストレスって。
シェフが一番追い詰めてたのは僕たちじゃなくて、
確かに真夜中まで作り直しを要求されることもあった。
Every
朝になって
night.
出勤してくる人が来て、ようやく自分が一晩中寝ていないと気づく。
それはまた。
多分自分がエスコフィエさんに劣っていると思われ。
やっぱり。
Mhm.
だとしても、あんたたちに当たり散らす。
そうだそうだ、対決で
それは正直俺たちも。
厨房で印をつけていたレオーネとアルガリアにも。
わかった。とりあえず下に降りましょう。
I feel like it's the addictive substance they talk about. They don't just mention that and not use it as a plot point.
どうだ。何この味。たと
そんなはずが。盛り付け。
おかしくなんかないわ。この不協和音、スポンジとクリーム層の間からつまり犯人は
There it is. It was on Monica's orders, or Savannah's orders to help us.
サバナシェフが。もし私が
落ち着いてモニカ。さっきも言ったでしょ。困っていることがあれば遠慮せずに言って。
私実はその
安全事故というとルミリで混入の件。
Ah, Monica.
問題の食材を仕入れたのは
So the reason
モニカさんだったんですか？
Escoffier got fired in the first place.
はい、多分あの日仕入れを担当していたのはでも本当にわざとじゃないんです。それにまさかサバナシェフに脅迫されるなんて。
そうだったのか。じゃあ
本当にごめんなさい。私怖かったんです。私エスコフィエさんに恨まれるのが怖かったんです。
Kind of feels. Yeah, Monica was caught between a rock and a hard place.
メロピデ要塞にはそれほど長くいたわけじゃないのよ。それにホテル・ドゥボールを離れたのはそんなことで私に対して罪悪感を抱くなんて。フォアグラを焼くときに大さじの油を加えるくらい。
私を。
ええ。でもだからって今回の件、ここ数ヶ月の評価に反映させるよう自分からバネーゲムさんに伝え
Yeah,
るこ
where
と。
did they come from?
それから
Yeah, someone's trying to sell to the hotel crappy ingredients for like the same price. They're trying to skim them
さて
or scam
次の
them.
質問に答えてもらうわよ。
それは
Nope, she's awake.
お客様たちがこっそり話しているのを聞いたんです。エスコフィエシェフが辞めてから ホテルドゥボールの味が変わっちゃった。
そうおっしゃると、先ほどの対決の際もそうですね。
Yeah, but
以
in a
前と
good
比べ
way.
て確かにどこか違っているように感じました。とはいえ美食の専門家や昔から食べ慣れている
おそらくサバナさんはそのわずかな私何度も見ました。夜中にサバナさんは何度もスポンジを作り直してエスコフィ。
確かに僕も見たこと。
思い返してみるとエスコフィエさんがいなくなった。
自分もエスコフィエさんの仕事ができるって証明しても何度いつからかは分かりませんが、彼女の
エスコフィエを疑う？一体何をだよ。
Was fake, right?
はい。あれほど原本を欲しがっていたのはトップシェフの称号を奪われないように本当の秘伝。
バカね。
でもいざ原本を手に入れて読んでみたら、ずっと追い求めてきた答えが泡のように消えてしまい。
でもオイラよくわからないぞ。レシピは同じなの。たとえ料理の腕が劣ってたって4、50回も。
そこがきっと。
Oh yeah, it's and now
新しいシェフ？名前は？エスコフィエのいないホテルドゥボールが今の評判を保てるか。
ちょっと味が変わってない？焼き加減が微妙な気が。
it's the customers. God damn, the food industry is toxic.
ほら、ドゥボール大飛天の写本よ。これからはあなたが受け継いでちょうだいね。他の人が何を言おうと関係ないわ。あなたならできる。ねえ、聞いてる？
結局
This is all too real. Like this does hit home if you're in the working force and also been in those stressful situations,
皆様には
self-doubt,
ご迷惑をおかけして
hearing
大変
customers'
申し訳ありません。
opinions where
サバナさん
probably
は
shouldn't,
もう
but it
目を
doesn't
覚ま
help
しま
that
したが、
things.
まだ皆様と直接会うことはできず、明日もう少し落ち着けば。
今日
Too
の
real,
テーマ
man.
フィルマン一家
Way
にも
too
伝えと
real.
くよ。はあ、この話を聞いたらどんな気持ちになるだろうね。
Take this as a lesson from a game that's trying to make it lighthearted. Try not to take what other people say, especially people that you don't have any relationship with, like a random stranger or customer. Don't take what they say to heart. It might trip you up, cause self-doubt, stress levels, and all that stuff grow, and then eventually you just break.
ふう、
There's
今日は
nobody good.
一日中バタバタだったね。またマカロン
Life
か？
lessons from
たま
Genshin.
には別のも作ろうぜ。
旅人、雪羽岩って知ってる？
A little.
毎年雪羽岩はより良い居場所を探して長い旅をするの。フォンテーヌの詩人たちはそのリーダーを天賦の際に恵まれた指導者とみなし、でも昔の詩人たちは知らなかった。先頭を行く雪羽岩は疲れると一旦後ろに退いて休む。つまりリーダーの責任とプレッシャーを交代しながら共に担ってやっぱり私はどうしても料理は科学なのよ。同じ食材、同じ手順、同じ環境で同じ味
And
が
the IRL term for that is gastronomy. Gastronomy is just using like science, like precision, same ingredients. You all know like the chemicals and all that stuff. That if you know gastronomy, you basically cook the same way any other gastronomer should work because it's all down to the same recipe. Science.
確かに世の中には生まれつき味覚が鋭い人がいる。そして誰より大胆な人もいれば繊細な人もいる。もし天才だけが完璧に到達できるというのなら頑張る意味なんてない。でも私はそう思わないわ。努力、そうね。 よし、そして明日あの子がミスした。
Yeah. Maybe somebody else was sabotaging Savannah. That could be like the darker twist to this. So Savannah was capable, but another co-worker that hasn't been named yet was sabotaging ever so slightly Savannah. Not so much that she like quits and makes people angry, but just enough to like, you know, piss her off or like annoy her. But it caused this chain reaction of being not good enough in time. We'll see. We'll see as we speed up the time. Okay, the next day. I have to do a full rotation. Tomorrow at 5. Crack it down. And then we could tackle the even more lore-heavy spoilers of Albedo story quest back in Modstat. And then maybe, I don't know, do I want to keep playing Genshin after that? I do want to do the Abyss in the theater, but I could save that for tomorrow. But if I save it for tomorrow, I might forget, and then it never comes to pass. You know, I'll do the theater after Albedo's quest.
バネーゲムとの約束までまだだいぶあるぜ。え？エスコフィエ？おい。エスコフィエ。
She ate a lot of cakes.
大丈夫。コーヒーを飲めば。え？コーヒー、もうなくなってしまったの？いつの間に。じゃあ、お願いするわね。
Loopy.
急ごうぜ。あそこで入れられそうだな。それか、カフェリデスで買うか。
It has coffee beans. Do I even have anything that has coffee beans? Hold up. Ooh, I haven't been here in a while. Jesus, did I miss this many recipes? Well, now that I'm here. Something that has coffee in it. None of this stuff. Jesus, when did I miss out on recipes? Okay. Do I have anything coffee related in my inventory?
Coffee.
I had the coffee cakes. Right. Justice. Coffee pudding. I have one. Or actually, I could spare this one. Full on coffee cake.
程よい苦味とまろやかな口当たり。
Steamed milk. I gave you a cake, not a drink.
生き返ったわ。ありがとう、旅人パイモン。元気が出たみたいでよかったぜ。ええ、だいたいね。なんとも笑ってしまうような結果だけど。サバナたちが揃ったら話すわ。本当にもうこんなことで大騒ぎして。エ
スコフィエさん、サバナさんを見かけませんでしたか？
Oh.
サバナを
昨日
She
サバナさ
disappeared.
んをお送りした後、少し気になったので部屋のドアは開けっぱなしで何かあったのではないかと心配になり、アルフォンス、しかし
バネーゲムさん、エスコ。
アルフォンス、サバナ、
そのバネーゲムさんが行った後すぐ。
これは地図。あら、この丸や、あ、これ飛天に乗っている。もうですね。
Oh, she went on an adventure.
でもこの地図はかなり具体。
となると、この赤いマークが付けられた海域は
まさかまだ諦めてないんじゃないのか。あそこであのバカ、あそこ。
この地図の他にいくつか。
Yeah, she's not an adventurer. It was you. You let them in, didn't you? I know you were responsible for purchasing the problematic ingredients. Yeah, somebody else is pulling the strings.
てるんだから、これは脅迫状でしょうか。
どんな手段を使って、つまりあいつが対決に応じたのもいか。
エスコフィエは秘伝のレシピ。
こんな昨日オイラたちはサバナがモニカを脅して不正をさせた。
Is it the other way around? Is it Monica? Uh-oh.
やっと来たか。やっぱりね。モニカを脅せとか、エスコフィエが秘伝を隠してるって信じ込ませたのも全部あんたの仕業だったんでしょ。
Oh, I did not see that coming, actually. See? I love being proven wrong. Monica was the mole. God damn! Yeah, that's Jesus.
地図に書かれてたのはこの辺りみたいだぞ。
Oh yeah, we're back in Fontaine. We could swim. Oh,
まったく
I haven't been swimming in Fontaine in so long.
捕まえたら耳がついてることを悔やむくらい叱ってやるわ。
God, this is beautiful. Again, I understand why people didn't like Natland, because how do you top this? Underwater exploration, Little Mermaid, the colors, the soundtrack. You can't top it, but still. The hate for Natland was kind of unwarranted. But, whew. Glad to be back. Oh, right! Okay, so I know they use the same wireframes or the character models, but seeing Natland characters swim. Interesting. It doesn't really take that much to add a Natland character, because you just have to put the details on top of the skeleton, but still pretty cool. Should I build an Escoffier team? Like right now? A theoretical. They're gonna give me a C3 Escoffier with her signature weapon. If I build a team right now for that... It would be something like... Escoffier is the healer. I want to try the Eula comp. Okay, so I don't have those, so I'm gonna try a Eula comp. Eula with a shielder, protector. No, Eula with Xingqiu. Escoffier. And then either shielder or add Mika, because Mika adds attack speed. Or Furina buffing. We could do Furina buffing, but that is gonna mess up with the animations. Let's try Mika. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna leave an open slot. Hopefully, Escoffier takes that open slot, so I have like a legit 4 teams, so it doesn't skew the numbers. The buff is not the greatest. The attack speed buff. It's here. Let's give you Bennett's stuff for the buffing. And then any old helmet. Healing buff. Energy recharge. Giving you Pavonius, or give you this one for energy recharge. Or particles back. Xingqiu adds... Nope, Xingqiu does not have his weapon. Yes. Again, I don't have the best Eula.